the benchmark of you being engaged in our university can be measured just by counting the number of free t-shirts that you have bought.
That's
So
so
get
true.
your
So true.
Hello guys and welcome back to the Musing box. So today we are here with another fun conversation with none other than Professor Gaurav Shekhar. So let's go. So we're going to be asking you some questions and you are going to be you have to be honest about answering them. Okay? So let's start. What is the one thing that everyone should know about Gaurav Shekhar?
He can sleep at any time. That's what you should know. My father, when I was preparing for IIT, he used to say that, "Oh, तू क्या सोते रहते हो?" जब IIT वाले जो होते हैं, जब उनको पूरे टाइम पढ़ते रहते हैं और जब उनको नींद आती है तो वो सो जाते हैं. I think I never used to do that before, but now I'm like, I can sleep at any time, I can wake up at any time, so I don't know. That's what it is.
Wow, that's interesting. What is your biggest fetish?
Okay. I have a big sweet tooth. Okay.
Oh.
But what I try to do is I try to mix things. I mean, it's a fad that happens all the time. So recently I discovered this amazing strawberry milk at Tom Thum. It's called the 1836 pounds strawberry milk. It's just amazing. And I'm not that person who would bring a glass and pour it, and I'll just take it out from the refrigerator and I'll drink it directly. But 2 macadamia nut cookies and a few sips of that milk is my latest one.
And which is your favorite Indian sweet? Adding to that.
Indian sweet? Oh, come on, man. It's a crime if we start comparing sweets. Because it's each one of them that has something about it. So I would say, you know what, let's give that respect to all sweets.
All the sweets.
Yeah, but anything. Here's the thing. Once you come to the US, you start thinking about the taste that you left there in India, and it doesn't matter.
That's so true.
But one thing is there, being in Dallas, you are able to savor a lot of those sweets and enjoy them, but still that Indian taste is that Indian taste.
I know. Like there's this one place called Swadeshi Plaza, and they provide you with the jalebi. So I went there to eat it, but it was not at all what we have in India. It was nothing like that.
Here is the thing. I think the environment is also important. Some of these foods, think about it, especially the street food. You can't eat street food inside a nice air-conditioned restaurant.
Exactly. I mean,
you should feel about that. Okay, maybe a scooter or a bike will just go by next to you.
Indian feel, yeah.
Or asking for that additional golgappa or the meetha zyada dalna. I miss all that.
Extra.
That's the experience part of it. So I think that's one thing I miss. The environment.
Okay.
The food is we are able to get, and people who are coming to Dallas, they should know that Dallas will make sure that they don't miss India.
Yeah.
In fact, Dallas is not just about Indians.
Correct.
The one good thing I like about Dallas is like a melting pot.
Yeah, I
From
know.
whatever part of the world, you'll find your community here, and I think that makes a city really great. And that's the reason why a lot of people want to come and live in Dallas. So one thing to note for everybody who's out there.
So to all, what would be the one place that you would recommend to us students?
Yes.
Indian students.
Oh, I have found a lot of places here.
Wow.
To be honest, but my most, not a very recent discovery, but in the recent past, was this restaurant, the Yellow Chili.
Oh yeah, I know that.
Sanjeev Kapoor started that chain of restaurants in India, and to the one, and probably I'm dating myself here, but the 90s had this amazing series of Sanjeev Kapoor shows.
I know.
Tarla Dalal, Sanjeev Kapoor, all these people used to be on the TV, and then going to the restaurant and eating some of the dishes that you would see on the TV, and you would always think that, how can I have that? And finding a yellow chili here in Dallas, I think was my last year's biggest
I didn't
accomplishment.
know that you have yellow chili in Dallas.
You do. You have yellow chili on Legacy and the DNT.
Oh,
Tollway.
Legacy.
Yes, it's in Legacy. Correct.
Yeah, it's a great
Wow.
place.
Wow,
go.
that's so cool.
But sir, talking about places, like UTD is beautiful. It's amazing. Which is your favorite place here at UTD?
Yeah.
At UTD, it is a little hard to say, but I like the plinth. I like the plinth, but
That's
you
our
know,
favorite place.
so here is the thing. When I came to UTD long ago, that was the first semester UTD's library became a 24-hour library.
Wow.
And I will tell you, there is no place like that library, and especially sitting in those little cubes and doing your stuff, the kind of focus, concentration. I feel that my concentration and focus span is very short, but that library used to give me that place. But you know, there are so many good places, and if you look around the campus, it's beautiful. It's a beautiful
Yeah,
campus.
look at this. The
How
trees
can you
and
get
all that.
bored
Exactly.
at any place?
At any
Well,
place,
my
like-
favorite spot, if you really ask, also changes from time to time. Like in the morning when I'm coming to campus,
Okay.
my favorite spot is an empty parking spot where I can park.
Saw that
easily.
coming.
because our parking is a big and I
It
feel
is an
parking
issue.
space is the one place where that you know, the lines between faculty, staff, and the
And
student
student
Fades away.
they
Yeah.
disappear.
Yes.
Those become blurred. But you know, it's all in good spirit. It's all in
Wow.
good spirit.
And what's your biggest pet peeve?
My biggest pet peeve, oh my gosh, this is. So I am that person who, when he makes a to-do list, I'll put like 60 items on it that has to be done in the same day.
Yeah, so
So
many
my,
things to do.
my biggest pet peeve would be just trying to, you know, not having enough time. But I just wish
That
that
is
there was
fair.
some more time to do stuff. But that's pretty much it. You know, if I had to do something apart from what I do at UTD more, I wish that I could travel more. And the good thing about, you know, my job is that there are so many conferences
Yeah.
that we get to attend and meet other, you know, program directors or administrators or faculty from other institutions. But all these conferences happen at very nice, beautiful places. You know, we get invitations to go and speak at places, and really the school supports all of that. And that really helps me look at a lot of places, explore a lot of places. I mean, I'm a person who loves museums. So you take me to history is my thing, and I love museums. So I feel my biggest pet peeve is to not have enough time to do all of that. But you know what? I'm liking it, whatever it is.
Amazing.
If you could, like, what is the one thing that you, because it's not very far in time that you have completed your graduation. I mean,
Correct, yes.
it's like 2016. So, which is the one thing that what is the one thing that you miss the most about being a student in college or your college life?
Okay, I will not lie on this. Sometimes I know what is being served at a particular event, food-wise, and I have this urge of going and standing there to just get it. But then I'm
Free
like,
food.
listen, it's not just about free food. It's about a nice cuisine that you want to try.
Yes.
Or, hey, you know, even if you're trying to be healthy, that one slice of pizza
Oh.
will throw it all off in no time. And I sometimes feel that, oh, will I be judged if I just go and stand? And I'm
of
telling
course
you,
not.
our students are very accommodative. Extremely. They will let you break through the lines and stand there, but it's just that little hesitation that I have from my side. But
We'll
I
let
think
you-
that's the only one, or maybe, you know what, maybe asking for freebies. Like, I go to these job fairs,
Okay.
some of them have amazing stuff
You'll
on
have
there.
one that one, yeah.
And it's like,
cannot
okay,
ask anymore.
cannot.
Yeah, I'm the program
That's a nice
director.
No, it's I don't know. It's a mix of a lot of things but you know, here is the thing. We all go through phases.
That's true.
You know, when I was in my school days here, I used to always feel that, you know, as many events as possible that I can attend, that's good.
Wow.
And now also I'll tell students,
Yeah.
the benchmark of you being engaged in our university can be measured just by counting the number of free t-shirts that you have got.
That's
So
so
get
true.
your
So
free
true.
t-shirts and
What
you
was your count when you like left college? What was your count?
I don't remember exactly, but it was in the 40s.
Whoa.
40s.
That's a lot.
40s.
We have
My
just
God.
4 or 5.
That's the story of my GPA. 40
Damn.
t-shirts.
I have like 5 of them.
Yes, same.
40, seriously?
Well, see, we just rebooted our in-person events, so hopefully you'll get more.
Maybe yes.
Weeks
Now the
of
target-
welcome. Weeks of welcome.
Weeks of
Do
welcome.
attend those 200 events. in 2 weeks is what we did in 2019, and I'm
My
sure
God.
they're planning about the same number this time as well.